My friend, life doesn't get better by chance. Life gets better by change. That is the truth that never fails. You see, most people wait. They wait for the right time, the right feeling, the right opportunity. But waiting doesn't bring transformation. Action does. Change does. A single decision to turn the page. They say it takes 21 days to build a habit. But what if I told you that just 1 week, 7 focused days, could set you on a new path? Not to finish the race, not to reach the summit, but to begin climbing. Because sometimes the hardest step is the first one. Think about this. How long have you been promising yourself that things will be different? How many times have you whispered, "Tomorrow I'll start"? Tomorrow becomes next week. Next week becomes next year. And before you know it, a decade has passed. But 1 week, just 1 week, can break the chain of delay. I know what it feels like to be stuck, tired of the same routine, chasing distractions, making promises you don't keep. I was there once, and then, one day, I got tired of my own excuses. I didn't win the lottery. I didn't reinvent myself overnight. I simply chose a few simple habits, 5 small shifts. Nothing dramatic, nothing impossible. But in 1 week of keeping those promises to myself, I began to change my identity. You see, success is not about perfection. It is about momentum. Small wins, daily discipline. Because discipline is the bridge between goals and accomplishment. So let me ask you, what would happen if you gave yourself just 1 week? What if you stopped trying to change everything and started with one thing? One habit, one commitment, one choice, repeated every day. Most people want to change the whole picture overnight. Fix their sleep, their diet, their finances, their relationships, everything at once. But the truth is this: if you try to do it all, you end up doing nothing. Real change doesn't come in floods. It comes in drops. Steady drops that carve through stone. James Clear, before he was a best-selling author, didn't set out to conquer the world. He didn't write 10 books in 1 year. He started with 1 page a day. Just one. That's how you build discipline. Not overnight, not in one burst of inspiration, but in the quiet, consistent act of showing up. 1 push-up, 1 page, 1 glass of water. It sounds small, maybe too small, but that's the secret. You lower the resistance so your brain has no excuse. And soon, the streak grows. 2 days, 3 days, a week. And then something powerful happens. You stop saying, "I'm trying to change." You start saying, "This is who I am now." So don't write a long to-do list. Don't download 10 new apps. Choose one habit that matters. One you can do daily. One you can do consistently. Because the first real habit is not reading or running or waking up early. The first real habit is showing up for yourself. And once you master that, everything else is possible. Now let's talk about consistency. The world likes to sell you the story of overnight success. That one big breakthrough, that one spark of brilliance that changes everything. But you and I know, that's a lie. It's the quiet, consistent effort that shapes a life. Not once in a while, but daily, especially on the days you don't feel like it. Jerry Seinfeld, one of the most successful comedians alive, had one rule: write jokes every day. He didn't aim for a masterpiece. He just aimed to keep the chain going. Day after day, an X on the calendar. Don't break the chain. One joke, one step, one win. Over time, those small wins became a great career. And this principle applies to you. One workout won't change your body, but a workout every day will. One phone call won't build a business, but daily calls create opportunity. One conversation won't transform a relationship, but daily attention builds love. Small actions, repeated, become unstoppable. Here's the danger. Most people quit because they start too big. They want the mountain on day one. They go hard for 3 days, then burn out. But change is not built on intensity. It's built on repetition. Repetition builds rhythm, and rhythm builds reliability. So ask yourself, what's one small step you can take every day? Not a huge leap, just one step. Something so simple you can't fail. Do it, track it, protect it. Let it become part of you. And soon you'll see the small things are not small, they are everything. Now let's be honest about something else. Focus. In this noisy world, focus is rare. Your phone buzzes, notifications pop up, social media calls you. Hours slip away while nothing gets done. You feel busy, but you're not moving forward. That is the trap. Confusing activity with progress. If you don't control your focus, the world will. Every app, every message, every distraction is designed to pull your attention. And if you give it away, you give away your future. Think about this. What if you had just 2 hours a day of deep, undistracted work? Where would you be in a year? Cal Newport, the author of Deep Work, built his success not by being everywhere, not by chasing trends, but by protecting his focus. He carved out distraction-free time to do meaningful work, and it made him a respected voice in productivity. You don't need more time, my friend. You need better focus. 1 hour of pure focus is worth more than 10 hours of scattered effort. So, create boundaries. Put the phone away. Close the inbox. Tell the world, for this time, I am unavailable. That is not being rude. That is being responsible. Try it. 30 minutes, one task, no distractions. Do it every day, and watch your results multiply. Focus is your edge. In a world full of noise, focus is power. But let me remind you, none of this works if you ignore your health. Health is not optional. It's the foundation of everything. You can have dreams, discipline, goals, but without energy, nothing moves. When your body is weak, your mind is weak. And when your mind is weak, your future suffers. Arianna Huffington, at the height of her career, collapsed from exhaustion. That wake-up call changed her life. Don't wait for your collapse. Choose now to respect your body. Because your body is the engine. If the engine breaks down, the whole journey stops. What does health look like? It's not extremes. It's not marathons. It's not perfection. It's the basics. Move daily. Walk. Stretch. Do a few push-ups. Drink water. Eat real food. Sleep 7 or 8 hours. That's it. Simple, sustainable, powerful. When you take care of your body takes care of you. A strong body builds a strong mind, and a strong mind is unstoppable. Think of health as an investment. Every workout, every glass of water, every night of sleep is a deposit into your future. The compound interest of health is vitality, energy, clarity. So make it a habit. 1 movement a day, 1 health choice a day. Stack the wins, because your goals mean nothing if your body can't carry you there. And finally, track your wins, because what gets measured gets improved. Most people only celebrate the big moments, the promotion, the launch, the weight loss, but the small wins, the daily wins, those are what build confidence. Benjamin Franklin, centuries ago, tracked his progress on virtues he wanted to live by. Every day, he measured himself. Every week, he reflected. That system made him one of the greatest minds of his age. You don't need a complex system. A notebook, an app, a calendar. Write down one win a day, one moment you followed through, one action you're proud of. Over time, those small notes become a powerful story. The story of your growth. The story of your identity. Confidence doesn't come from arrogance. It comes from evidence. Evidence that you show up, that you follow through, that you keep your word. And when you trust yourself, you no longer need outside applause. You become your own coach, your own cheerleader, your own proof. So imagine this. 7 days from now, you've done it. One habit daily, one consistent action, one focus block, one health choice, one small win tracked. What would your life look like? More confident? More focused? More alive? You already know the answer. Don't wait for the perfect time. Don't wait for more motivation. The time is now. The decision is yours, because a better life is not built in one grand leap. It is built in small steps, daily decisions, quiet victories. So start with one habit. Stay consistent. Protect your focus. Care for your body. Track your wins. Do this for 1 week, and you won't just feel different, you'll be different. And remember this, the life you want is waiting on the other side of your discipline.